In an industry often criticized for its obsession with perfection and predictability, Mikey Madison emerges as a breath of fresh air, a fiercely original talent who has carved her path not by fitting in, but by standing out. From her early days in indie films to her scene-stealing roles in blockbusters, Madison's journey is a masterclass in embracing individuality, defying expectations, and finding power in vulnerability. Her story isn't just about acting. It's about the courage to be unapologetically yourself in a world that rarely rewards it. Born on March 25, 1999 in Los Angeles, California, Mikey Madison grew up surrounded by the glitter and grind of Hollywood, yet her upbringing was anything but conventional. Raised in a family that valued creativity and independence, she was encouraged to explore her passions early. Unlike many child actors thrust into the spotlight, Madison's path to acting was organic. She attended a performing arts high school where she honed her craft in theater, but her fascination with storytelling extended beyond the stage. She devoured films, studied character-driven narratives, and gravitated toward complex, flawed protagonists, a preference that would later define her career. Madison's breakout moment came not through a studio-backed blockbuster, but through gritty, independent projects that showcased her willingness to take risks. At just 17, she landed a role in Never Going Back, 2018, a raucous comedy about two teenage girls chasing freedom in Texas. As Jessie, a rebellious, foul-mouthed teen unafraid to crash through life's barriers, Madison brought raw authenticity to the role. Critics praised her ability to balance humor with heart, but more importantly, the film marked her as an actor unafraid to embrace messy, unfiltered characters. "I've always been drawn to people who aren't polished," she later said. "There's beauty in imperfection." This philosophy led her to collaborate with visionary directors who shared her appetite for unconventional storytelling. In 2019, Quentin Tarantino cast her in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as Susan Atkins, a member of the Manson family. The role demanded a chilling transformation. Madison immersed herself in research, studying Atkins' mannerisms and psyche to portray the infamous figure with unsettling realism. Though her screen time was brief, her performance lingered, a testament to her ability to command attention without compromising nuance. Working with Tarantino was a career milestone, but Madison refused to let it pigeonhole her. Instead, she doubled down on indie projects, choosing roles that challenged societal norms. In 2022, Madison took on one of her most daring roles yet as Amber Freeman in Scream, the fifth installment of the iconic horror franchise. Playing a villain in a legacy series came with immense pressure, but Madison leaned into the complexity of Amber, a character equal parts manipulative, tragic, and terrifying. She approached the role with a mix of intensity and empathy, revealing the humanity beneath the horror. "Even villains have reasons," she explained. "Amber isn't just evil, she's a product of pain." The performance earned acclaim, solidifying her status as an actor unafraid to explore darkness, and in doing so, she redefined what it means to be a final girl, in a genre often criticized for its tropes. Yet, Madison's journey hasn't been without its struggles. Early in her career, she faced rejection for her refusal to conform to Hollywood's narrow standards of beauty or likability. Casting directors often labeled her too unconventional for leading roles, a critique she weaponized into motivation. "I realized I didn't want to play the girl next door," she said. "I wanted to play the girl who lives next door, the one with secrets, scars, and stories." This defiance became her superpower. She sought out collaborators who valued authenticity over glamour, building a filmography filled with characters who defy easy categorization. Off-screen, Madison's authenticity shines just as brightly. An introvert by nature, she shuns the trappings of fame, opting for a low-profile lifestyle rooted in simplicity. She's spoken openly about her battles with anxiety, using her platform to normalize conversations around mental health. "I used to think vulnerability was weakness," she shared in an interview. "Now I see it as the bravest thing you can offer." This transparency resonates with fans, many of whom see her as a relatable figure in an industry often detached from reality. Madison's interests extend far beyond acting. A passionate advocate for environmental causes, she's partnered with organizations fighting climate change and promotes sustainable living through social media. She's also a musician, writing songs that blend folk storytelling with punk rock grit, a creative outlet she describes as therapy. Her multidisciplinary artistry reflects a refusal to be boxed in, a reminder that creativity thrives when boundaries dissolve. What makes Madison's journey truly inspiring is her rejection of the overnight success narrative. She built her career incrementally, choosing passion projects over paychecks and prioritizing artistic integrity over fame. In an era where social media clout often overshadows talent, she remains a quiet disruptor. Proof that staying true to your vision, even when it's unpopular, can lead to lasting impact. Her resilience is a lesson in patience. Success isn't a sprint, but a marathon fueled by self-trust. Madison's story also challenges the myth of the perfect career. She's unafraid to take detours, whether starring in a micro-budget indie or voicing a character in an animated series. For her, every role is a chance to learn, grow, and connect. Acting isn't about being the best, she says. It's about being present, listening, and finding truth in the imaginary. This mindset, rooted in curiosity rather than competition, offers a blueprint for anyone navigating a creative path. In 2023, Madison starred in The Unheard, a psychological thriller that pushed her into uncharted territory. Playing a young woman grappling with hearing loss and a haunting mystery, she learned American Sign Language (ASL) and collaborated closely with the deaf community to ensure respectful representation. The role underscored her commitment to using art as a tool for empathy, a value that threads through her career. "Stories have the power to heal," she said. "If I can make one person feel seen, I've done my job." Mikey Madison's journey is a rebellion against the status quo, a reminder that greatness often lies in the margins. She hasn't just survived Hollywood's pressures, she's rewritten the rules, proving that authenticity is not a liability but a strength. Her career whispers a radical truth: you don't have to be palatable to be powerful. To anyone told they're too weird, too intense, or too much, Madison's life offers a rallying cry. Embrace your edges. Celebrate your contradictions. Trust that the roles and people meant for you will find you when you stop shrinking to fit molds. In a world that demands conformity, she stands as proof that the most magnetic force is simply being yourself, unapologetically and entirely. So, dare to take the road less traveled. Dare to be messy, complex, and real. After all, as Mikey Madison shows us, the most inspiring stories aren't those of flawless heroes, they're of imperfect humans brave enough to shine their light, shadows and all.